Hello everyone, thank you for taking the time to come out here today. I'm Superintendent Gabriel Cameron, attached to Lambeth Police Station. I'm basically the borough commander. I'm here to talk through a horrific incident that occurred last night, which resulted in a 31-year-old female and two children aged 3 and 8 being attacked with a corrosive substance, which we now confirm to be an alkaline. A male was with them in the vicinity, a 35-year-old male called Abdul Ezedi, and he left the scene. But the injuries to the female and children, they're in a stable condition, but we are just monitoring, but they don't seem to be life-threatening, but at this time they could be life-changing. The male was last seen in the North London area, Caledonian Road, and if you see him, there'll be some images circulated later today. If you see him, I plead to not approach him. He's a 90, call 999. He has significant injuries to the right side of his face. I have a special number. If you do have any information, any dash cam footage, ring doorbell footage, I've got a number which I'll plead for you to call. It will go direct to my specialist officers, and that number is 0207 175 2784. Failing that, you can always call Crime Stoppers on 101. I really want to give thanks to the local community. I had 3 members of our community, 3 women and 1 male, who attempted to stop the perpetrator. They were injured in the process. They've sustained injuries, but thankfully they're not too harmful. Also want to thank LFB, London Fire Brigade, local ambulance service. 5 of my local officers were also injured. Thankfully, no one has got any life-threatening, life-changing injuries. And that's it. Any questions for me?
What's the scale of the manhunt at the moment for this?
So we're liaising with our local other partners, agencies. So we're working alongside Northumbria. We believe the male is from the Newcastle area. And he could be going back there. He may not be, but he could be. BTP, British Transport Police, are also working alongside us as well. So we are working in collaboration with other agencies to try and locate this male.
Could you tell us what the relationship
is? What's the condition of the mum and the 2 children? What's the relation to the suspect?
We don't know the actual relationship at this stage. I've basically told you everything we know. We thankfully know who the subject is, and there are inquiries to locate him, so that's a real plus. But again, I really want to thank our community.
Can you spell it? Yeah.
Can you give us the spelling of the name? Abdul. He's got a middle name, and that's Shokoor, Shokoor. Surname Ezedi, Ezedi. His image and this transcript will be circulated post this conference.
Was the suspect living around here? And where the victim was living?
As far as I'm aware, the suspect has travelled down from Newcastle. At this stage, I do not know where the victims reside.
The superintendent, was he a British national?
There's still some ongoing inquiries in that field. I'm not sure.
And what was his age, sorry, sir?
Approximately 35.
And how many officers are trying to search for him?
Well, as you know, we take violence against women and girls very seriously in the Met Police. I've liaised with specialist colleagues. I'm working with my local officers, and we have got a significant asset looking for this male.
But this is a dangerous man on the run out there at the moment.
My plea is don't approach him, and if you see him, call 999.
In respect to the car, could you tell us if that's the victims or the person you're looking for?
I believe it is the subject's car. It's a Hyundai, but that's all I know.
Have you got any closer to what the substance was, in other words, available
It's-
on the high street?
Don't know. I know it's a corrosive alkaline substance, and as we all know, we can buy all sorts in the high street.
Sorry, and did you say the victim lived around here? I mean, do you have
Don't know where the
location?
victim lives.
Right.
How confident are you you'll catch him?
We will catch him. I'm
Was he known-
wholeheartedly confident.
Was he known to police previously?
At this stage, I believe he may have been known to police, but he's not a local resident from London, as far as I'm aware. He's come down from
Do you have
Newcastle.
any idea what the motivation might be behind travelling this far across the country?
No idea.
Confirm
No
if he was
idea.
on bail at all already?
I do not know that level of detail, but what I can assure you, going back to your question, is it's a horrific crime against a vulnerable female. And we take that very seriously.
When you say vulnerable female, are you able to expand on whether the victim?
When I say vulnerable, we take violence against women and girls very seriously, and this was someone who, it's a vulnerable position she was in, and it would have been horrific and frightening. So we will do our utmost, and we will, I'm totally confident, capture the male.
Were there any injuries that weren't from acid, from the alkaline substance?
As far as I'm aware, I don't know, but thank you for your time.
You said he was seen on Caledonian Road in Northumbria.
Yeah, that's all.